Hello and welcome to episode 42 of SirSmuggler's Let's Play. And as you may or may not know, 42 is a rather significant number, as it is the answer to the question about life, universe and everything. And if you don't know that, you should go read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, like right now. This video will still be here when you're done, so chop chop. Anyway, today I want to do something about these villages I found back here. It's been a while since I visited any of them, and I'm not sure I even showed you on camera that there's actually 2 villages. So, and I have some plans about these villages and building some interesting things here. So, here's a nice little village. I believe I've showed you this one earlier, but if I continue on in this direction, there's gonna be another village. Is that it? I'm like lost. Yeah, so that's the first one, and over here you have the second village. So I was thinking I should build something right in between here. Some kind of meeting place where people from the different villages can come and, well, hang around. But that's gonna be later. First I want to build a railroad out here so that I can travel here quickly and efficiently. And also I am debating on how to do with the MineCraft 1.3. It's been out for a while, and hello there. And some of the mods are starting to be updated. It's gonna be a while, I think, before all of the mods I use are updated for 1.3. And I'm not quite sure if I want to continue with this world once they're all done, or if I want to start a brand new world. I'm not sure at all, because, well, there's a lot of new things, like emeralds for instance, that are terrain generation stuff, and hello there. And so there's some perks, of course, to starting over, having a world where the new stuff is generated, and temples in jungles, and pyramids in the deserts, stuff like that. So I'm not sure. If you have anything to say about that particular issue, feel free to leave a comment and I'll consider your opinion. Not making any promises, but anyway, so I'm gonna go get some more stuff to get started on the railroad, and I'll be right back. So I have decided that I want the railroad to connect somewhere around here, perhaps into the station house directly, or to a switch on the side of this track up here. I'm not sure. We'll see. But it's going to go to run this way, and I marked the path here with a few torches. And well, I'm just gonna start building a little, well, let's call it a template for how this rail is gonna look. So let's see. It's gonna be pretty much similar to this, the one I already have, but it's gonna be a bit tighter between the support beams there. And maybe not quite as high as that one. But I think I want it at least 3 high, so if I can place that one there, thank you. And let's see, how far do I want between the supports? 2, 3, let's say we want 6 between, so 3 in each direction. And I want torches on the sides here. Let's just get up there. I think on both sides actually. Something like that. And now I don't want to go repeating this manually over and over, because it's quite a stretch. So I'm going to use these blueprints again, and a few other things. And I could of course place rails on this, but I might want to go with the high-speed rails, and as we've seen previously, the blueprints do not handle the Railcraft's specific tracks very well, so there's no point in placing anything but the standard rails. So I think I'm gonna leave it without any rails actually, and then just place the rails manually. So I'm gonna need to get a few, yeah, because I forgot to bring any of those blue marker thingies, land markers. So I'm gonna go get a few of those, and I'll be right back. And I got my land markers. So let's see, we want there to there, and like so, and then we need the final one right here. And of course I can't have it there, that won't work. That needs to connect to, well, one of them needs to have a clear line of sight to all the others, so if I put it there instead, that should be good. And I just click that one and we should have everything covered. Yeah, that looks good. So if I now take the architect table, place it right there. Excellent. Let's just pick up the area markers and take a blueprint and insert it, and let's call this one elevated rail bed, let's call it, because there are no rails on it. So I guess that's too long a name. Oh well, that's okay, I understand. And that's all that's needed. So now I can pick this one up, and I'm gonna go sleep, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Now you've seen me use the builder with the blueprint before, but now I want to do something a bit different. So we're gonna take these redstone torches with some green and get path markers. Now if I just place the builder down and put the blueprint in, it's gonna build just one of these things. But if I do put down an area marker, let's see, 3, 4, it should start there. I can actually define a path for this one to build repeatedly around. So if I point that one down, and they connect. And it doesn't even need to be like a straight line. It can be curved and stuff, and it will recognize that and try to place it as best it can. I'm going to pick up these torches again. So I'll just mark out the route. And continue on doing this, and I'll be back when I'm done with that. And now I'm here at where I'm going to have the station, the village station, let's call it. And I got this path marked all the way back to, well, the beginning. So let's see what we can do with this. So I'm just going to run back, and I'll be back once I'm at the beginning again. Okay, so it's time to place down our builder right here. And it will pop off those area markers. I should go collect those, but later. So I insert my blueprint. And you see it's going to list the materials needed for one section. But let's just throw in a whole lot of stuff, because it will continue building along the path as long as it's got material. And let's connect some power and see if this works. Like so. And nothing much is happening. Oh, here we go. Just took him a while to get started. Okay, so yeah, since the blueprint was created at the side of this thing, it's gonna be offset here, but I can fix that later. But as you can see, it builds along this path quite nicely, and as it's elevated, it's gonna do its best to... Did I get a gap? No, that's just the visual, because these don't connect. They're a bit shorter than a full block. So this is a pretty nice way of building something like this. And obviously I'm going to have to manually adjust a little bit along the path, but get the basic gist of it. And this will be interesting in the corner here. You see it's adjusting its orientation here automatically, so really nice. And here of course I need to adjust a little bit, but the amount of work needed is significantly lessened. And I think we ran out of building material here, so I'm just going to go collect the remaining path markers and then insert some more material so it can finish up the last parts here. And then I'm going to start the manual correction of the last little details. As you can see, I have connected the path here with the main track. I decided to put the switch right here, and I'm gonna have to figure out some way to control this switch motor. I want to have like control inside the station house, so you can just select your destination there if you want to go to the bee house or straight to the village. So now all I have to do is place a whole lot of rails, and I'm gonna start off with the standard rails, and we'll see about upgrading to high-speed rails later. I need to get some more blaze rods in order to create more high-speed tracks. So for now it's gonna be standard rails. So I'm gonna place down rails and lots of rails, and I'll be back when I'm done. I'm done laying out the tracks now, and before I proceed I want to do, see, I stacked up with lots of stuff, and I want to make a few capsules of this stuff, and of course it gets pumped out, so I don't have to get that one. It's probably going to go to the default route, but because the plan here is to of course build the station house at the other end with my builder and blueprint, so I got all the materials hopefully that I need. And I thought I'd power it with the biogas engines with the creosote oil. So let me just go hunt down that capsule that disappeared on me, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got everything I need, and let's see how this works now. And hopefully I have all the stuff I need for the station house. We'll see. And I spotted something else interesting here. If you look out in the desert back here, you might be able to see one of those desert wells. Maybe not, but it's there somewhere. Shoo! So somewhere around here we're gonna have the station. I'm not quite sure where I want it, but let's see. I think maybe the track will come in here and make a little turn, and then the station can be somewhere along here. Yeah, like so. And let's see if we got everything. I'm gonna leave out the tracks here because as we've seen before, this builder can only place standard tracks, and any other tracks are going to end up being standard tracks, so I will just waste them if I put them in there. And what else? Yes, we got of course a lot of this stuff, and glass, and this, and this, and this, and this. Lots of stuff. So and that should be everything, I hope. Now we need one block of dirt. like so. And of course now we're going to put up some engines. Let's start with just a couple and see how it goes. So a little bit of lava and of course some fuel. Same here, lava, fuel, and redstone signal. We'll see how it goes. Comes our little robot friend. Ah, we can go faster. Let's put up another couple of engines. Lava, fuel, lava, fuel, and run. And I'm not gonna want this here, so I'm gonna remove that. Gives me something to do while I'm waiting for him. This as well, of course. Oh, they're drinking. Well, we'll see. I might need to put in some more fuel, but we'll see. Hello, villagers. And Mr. Pig. Yeah, come look at what I'm building. Hello. You're like not interested at all. The railroad is coming to town. Yay! Okay, maybe not. Anyway, this will continue building, and I think I'll be back when it's done. Just a quick note here while we're running. It seems these engines they're outputting 4 megajoule per tick, that one, but since this one is also just outputting the 4, so everything the second engine is pumping in is just being stored and not pumped out, so that's why it's a bit slow. When you use the steam engines you can change them like that and have the output from the back engine being actually added to the output of the front engine, but apparently the biogas engines do not work that way. So that's something to remember for future reference. And there's no point in me knocking these engines off anyway, I just waste the lava and creosote oil in them, so I'll just leave it. And for some reason he has just stopped building, but as far as I can see he's got more than enough material to continue building. These 2 tracks are missing, but he should place the other stuff, I would have thought, but maybe he just refuses to do anything until he's got those, so I'm gonna go get those 2 tracks, and of course they're gonna be converted to standard tracks once he places them down, but oh well. So I'll be right back. And those of you paying attention might have noticed that it was actually planks that I was missing. So yeah, I don't need to place those rails that I don't want him to use. I just had miscalculated my wooden planks. So now he's up and running again. And these engines are all out of fuel, but since we have stored all the energy from the back engines, they're gonna keep running for quite a while. So that should be enough to finish this house. And I might as well get started on this while we're waiting. So let's see, right here. And probably want, here I can start the ramp. Where is my... There they are. Stone bricks. So, yeah, this one's wrong. Too high. Like so. That should be it. And how are you doing? Yeah, only those tracks missing, so that means the build is done. Yep. So I'm gonna remove this one now, and let's just say we had a lot more fuel than we needed. So I'm gonna pack up this stuff here and go sleep, and I'll be back when it's light again. So it's morning again, and let's just finish up this build. And obviously this builder has a little problem with the corners, with the tracks as well, so I need to just replace that one manually. So, one station house, and of course I am not properly prepared. I'm missing a few pieces of tracks here. Not much, but enough. So let me just go get that real quick. And in hindsight, of course, I should have made the blueprint I used to build this scaffolding to include the rails, because, well, since I was going with standard rails and it can place those, it would have saved me a lot of time. Anyway, tracks, that's what I was gonna get. I believe we have a few here. Not that many actually, so let's request them. Standard rails, oh, that should be enough. Thank you. And so we're done. I now have a railroad connection to this village. That's that's nice. And the only thing left now is to fix the other end with the switch track and set up a control for that somewhere so I can pick destination. But this will be it for today, and now I got a nice way to travel between my base and this village, and now I can start doing some interesting stuff with this village. So that's probably what I will do in the next episode. So thanks for watching everyone, and I hope I see you again. Bye bye!